Seeking God in the Morning, a sermon on Psalm 5. Psalm 5 is a prayer, an urgent cry from David to God, seeking guidance, justice, and protection. As I read this psalm, I see a man who starts his day by turning to God, laying his concerns before Him, and trusting that God will answer. There's something deeply personal about this psalm because it reflects the kind of relationship we should have with God, a relationship where we don't just come to Him occasionally, but consistently, first thing in the morning, before anything else. David begins by saying, "Give ear to my words, O Lord, consider my groaning. Give attention to the sound of my cry, my King and my God, for to you do I pray." Psalm 5 verses 1 to 2. Right away, we hear the urgency in his voice. He's not coming to God with empty words or routine prayers, he's crying out, groaning from the depths of his heart. And that's something we all understand. There are times in life when our prayers aren't neatly packaged. Sometimes, all we can do is cry out, "Lord, help me." David understands that kind of prayer. And notice what he calls God, my King and my God. This isn't just a distant deity he's talking to, this is personal. David knows who God is to him. It makes me ask myself, do I approach God like that? Do I speak to Him as my King, my God, the one who is in control of my life? David continues, "O Lord, in the morning you hear my voice, in the morning I prepare a sacrifice for you and watch." Psalm 5 verse 3. This verse is powerful. David doesn't just pray, he prays in the morning. The first thing he does, before the worries of the day settle in, before the distractions take over, is seek God. There's something special about morning prayers. When we start our day with God, we set the tone for everything else. And then he says, "I prepare a sacrifice for you and watch." That word, watch, stands out to me. He isn't just praying and walking away. He's watching. He's waiting in expectation. That's faith. How often do we pray and then forget about it? But David shows us a different way, pray and then watch for what God will do.